In the sparse Onoda household, the soft glow of a single lamp illuminates the quiet night. 8-year-old Hiroo Onoda sits with perfect posture, his small figure radiating intense focus. His brush moves with surprising precision across the paper, the faint scratching the only sound in the room. From a nearby doorway, his father watches, his stern features softened by a hint of undeniable pride. The air hangs heavy with concentration, a silent testament to young Hiroo's diligent practice. In a sun-drenched 1930s library, dust motes dance in golden shafts of light, illuminating the quiet reverence of the space. Young Hiroo, his face aglow with fierce concentration, is lost in the ancient tales of samurai. His finger, small and tentative, traces the intricate characters of the old book, a bridge to a bygone era. The pages whisper stories of heroism, duty, and unwavering spirit, captivating his youthful imagination. Hiroo's eyes, wide with wonder, absorb every word, envisioning battles and honor. He is utterly engrossed, a future warrior shaped by the legends held within the book's fragile covers. Sunlight filters through ancient leaves, painting dappled shadows on a meticulously kept garden, alive with soft rustles and distant bird calls. Hiroo, 15, kneels beside his grandmother, his nimble fingers carefully weeding around delicate flowers, a picture of focused serenity. His grandmother, her face etched with wisdom, gently pats the soil, her voice carrying a profound lesson. She warns, "A single weed, left untended, can choke a whole garden, Hiroo. Like a single bad habit, it can rot the soul." Hiroo, eyes fixed on his task, acknowledges her wisdom with a simple, "Yes, grandmother." Her voice, a gentle current, continues, and a strong root, deeply set, can withstand any storm. Remember that, my boy. Perseverance and honor are the roots of a good life. In a stark 1930s classroom, Hiroo, 17, sits ramrod straight, his gaze fixed on the teacher at the front. The teacher's voice, resonant with conviction, fills the room, speaking of national pride and sacred duty. Around Hiroo, his classmates mirror his intense focus, their young faces earnest and rapt. "Our nation's strength lies in our unwavering loyalty, our profound national pride," the teacher proclaims, "and our selfless service to the emperor. Each of you carries this sacred duty." Hiroo absorbs every word, a deep, unshakable impression forming in his young, receptive mind. In a 1942 Army recruitment office, the air is thick with the scent of old paper and the hum of ambition. Hiroo, 20 years old, stands before the recruiting officer, his uniform a testament to his unwavering resolve. The officer, his face etched with years of service, regards Hiroo with a stern gaze. Hiroo's voice rings out with fervent conviction. "I wish to serve my country, sir." A curt nod from the weathered officer acknowledges the young man's profound dedication. Under the scorching sun of 1943, Onoda, his face grim and mud-streaked, begins a brutal crawl beneath barbed wire. His body scrapes against the unforgiving earth, a testament to the harsh regimen. Sweat pours from his brow, each droplet reflecting his unyielding determination. He scales a tall wooden wall, muscles straining with every precise, deliberate movement. The regimen is a crucible, forging his body into an instrument of war. His mind, too, is tempered, preparing him for the grim realities of the coming conflict. In a dimly lit classroom, in 1943, a single bare bulb casts dancing shadows across the room, the air thick with tension. Onoda, a young man with an intense gaze, leans over a large, detailed map spread across a wooden table. His fingers meticulously trace lines and symbols, absorbing the intricate details of guerrilla tactics. A stern instructor, his face etched with the weight of war, points to strategic locations on the map with a wooden ruler. The gravity of their lessons hangs heavy in the silence, broken only by the rustle of paper. The low murmur of the instructor's voice fills the room, guiding Onoda through the perilous art of intelligence gathering. The dense forest training area, a labyrinth of green, hums with the unseen movements of a silent hunter. Onoda, a rifle clutched tight, melts into the foliage, every shadow his ally, every leaf a whisper of his presence. His movements are a dance of practiced stealth, each step precise, a predator in his natural domain. He is one with the environment, his form blurring with the trees, an almost invisible force in the sun-dappled woods. A silent hunter, Onoda moves through the green depths, his adaptable precision a testament to his deadly skill. In the silent Nakano school barracks, Onoda sits alone on a wooden bunk, the rhythmic scrape of cloth on metal piercing the night. His eyes, momentarily distant, soften with a fleeting, tender thought of his family. The tenderness vanishes, replaced by a steely resolve, his gaze hardening. He focuses intently on his task, the metallic click of his equipment echoing softly in the stillness. His unwavering concentration on the gear speaks volumes of his unyielding determination. Sunlight streams through the office window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air of 1944. Major Yoshimi Taniguchi, stern and unyielding, stands before Onoda, his gaze piercing. Onoda, young and resolute, stands at attention, his crisp uniform, a testament to his absolute obedience. He salutes sharply, his face a mask of duty, absorbing the weight of the impending mission. Major Yoshimi Taniguchi's voice is a command. Never surrender, never take your own life, continue to resist. Onoda disembarks from a small boat, his boots sinking into the sandy beach of Lubang Island. The air hangs heavy with humidity, a palpable presence on the remote shore. Behind him, the jungle rises like a dark, impenetrable wall, its secrets hidden within. He takes a deep, deliberate breath, the scent of unknown wilderness filling his lungs. Onoda plunges into the dense Lubang jungle, a living wall of towering trees and suffocating undergrowth. The air thrums with a symphony of alien sounds, the incessant buzz of unseen insects and rustling creatures. He moves with a predator's caution, each step deliberate, his senses stretched taut against the wild's embrace. Sunlight struggles to pierce the emerald canopy, casting the jungle floor in an eternal dappled twilight. Vines snake around ancient trunks, a silent, verdant prison, as Onoda pushes deeper into the unknown. His eyes, sharp and alert, scan the shadows, searching for danger or a path through the suffocating wilderness. Onoda wades into the shallow river, the cool water lapping at his legs, a natural barrier in the dense jungle. His head turns slowly, a predator's vigilance in his eyes as he scans the shadows. The jungle looms, a wall of green, hiding untold dangers and secrets. Every rustle of leaves, every flicker of light, is scrutinized for a sign of movement. The river flows silently, its surface reflecting the dappled sunlight, a deceptive tranquility. Onoda's gaze pierces the thick foliage, a silent warrior in a world of whispers and hidden threats. Under the faint moonlight, the dense jungle canopy forms a black silhouette, hiding secrets within its depths. Onoda, a figure of quiet determination, meticulously constructs a small, camouflaged shelter, blending with the jungle. He uses large leaves and interwoven branches, each movement precise and efficient to create a hidden refuge. Dark vines are woven into the structure, ensuring its near invisibility within the dense, dark foliage. The air is thick with the calls of unseen nocturnal creatures, a symphony of chirps and rustles. Distant howls echo through the night, a wild chorus underscoring Onoda's solitary, determined work. In 1945, from a hidden jungle observation post, Onoda's grim face is a mask of intense focus. Through his binoculars, a distant American patrol moves, their actions meticulously observed. He tracks their every routine, a silent sentinel amidst the dense, verdant expanse of the jungle. Onoda remains unseen, an unyielding shadow in the heart of the lush, unforgiving wilderness. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on the jungle floor, a world of green and mystery. Onoda, his face streaked with dirt and sweat, moves with the silent grace of a predator, his eyes sharp with instinct. His hands, calloused and quick, meticulously craft a small, intricate trap, every movement a testament to survival. He is a part of the jungle, blending seamlessly into its rhythms, his focus absolute on the task of setting the snare. The snare, a cunning weave of vines and branches, vanishes into the undergrowth, a silent threat awaiting its prey. Onoda, a silent shadow, melts into the inky blackness of the village outskirts, his form barely visible against the night. His desperate gaze locks onto a distant farm, drawn by the warm, inviting glow of a single lantern. A gnawing hunger for rice is a physical ache, twisting his gut with brutal intensity. He moves with the deadly precision of a predator, stalking his prey through the silent, unforgiving darkness. In the oppressive jungle of 1945, Onoda's face, a mask of profound fatigue, reveals the toll of endless vigilance. His gaze, sharp with a hunter's instinct, falls upon a painful insect bite marring his arm. This tiny wound is a stark symbol of the jungle's unseen enemy, disease, a constant, insidious threat. With practiced, meticulous movements, he cleanses the bite, his hands steady despite the tremor of exhaustion. His meager supplies, worn and precious, are a grim testament to the unforgiving nature of his isolated existence. Each careful motion is a silent battle against the jungle's relentless assault, a fight for survival in a forgotten war. Sunlight dapples through the thick jungle canopy as American planes drone above, dropping leaflets like white confetti. Onoda's dirt-stained fingers retrieve a leaflet, his gaze fixed on the foreign text, a scoff escaping his lips. "Enemy deception," Onoda mutters, his voice a low growl of defiance in the humid air. He tears the leaflet into tiny pieces, which flutter to the ground like discarded butterflies, a gesture of contempt. In the dim light of a hidden camp, Onoda's gaze is fixed on a small, faded photograph. The image of Major Taniguchi in his hands is more than a memory. It's an anchor of unwavering loyalty. His resolve is absolute, a silent vow etched onto his face as he clutches the photo. "I will not betray your trust, Major," Onoda whispers, his voice a solemn promise in the night. In the hidden camp, Onoda meticulously cleans his rifle, a ritual of precision and care. Each metallic click of assembly and disassembly echoes softly, a familiar cadence. His hands move with practiced grace, every component handled with unwavering focus. The rifle, his most trusted companion, gleams under his devoted attention. Onoda, clad in tattered fatigues, moves silently along an overgrown jungle path, the air thick with humidity and insect chirps. Suddenly, a formidable wild boar bursts from the undergrowth, its tusks glinting, blocking his path. With practiced calm, Onoda raises his rifle, clanging it against a tree trunk, startling the boar into retreat. Onoda lowers his rifle, his eyes scanning the jungle with constant, ingrained vigilance. Sunlight dapples the slow-moving jungle river as Onoda, gaunt and determined, moves with silent, predatory grace. He clutches a crudely fashioned spear, its deadly tip honed sharp, a testament to his desperate survival. With a swift, practiced movement, Onoda plunges the spear into the murky water, hunting for a vital meal. A small, silver-scaled fish is impaled. He pulls it from the water, a meager but crucial meal for his survival. Deep within the jungle's embrace, firelight dances, casting long, shifting shadows across the hidden camp. Onoda's rough, calloused hands move with surprising tenderness, carving a small wooden bird. The flickering flames illuminate his face, revealing a profound quiet, a world of unspoken thoughts in his eyes. Each delicate curve of the bird is meticulously shaped, a stark contrast to the untamed wilderness surrounding him. This fragile creation is a silent echo, a poignant memory of a life he left behind, far from the jungle's grasp. The small wooden bird, a symbol of hope and longing, rests in his palm, a stark reminder of his isolation. The sun-baked village road shimmers, a dusty stage for hushed anxieties under the relentless 1950s sun. Local villagers, their faces a tapestry of fear and curiosity, gather in hushed whispers, eyes darting nervously. They point to a disturbed animal trap, then to the empty patch of ground where food once lay, a chilling testament. Onoda's name is breathed like a legend, a ghost haunting the jungle's edges, an unseen, terrifying presence. For them, he is more than a man. He is a shadow, a myth, an ever-present specter in their daily lives. The dense, humid jungle looms, a suffocating embrace of night, alive with the unseen. The air pulses with primal sounds. Onoda, a gaunt silhouette, kneels at the tree line, barely distinguishable from the deeper shadows that swallow him whole. In the distance, a village celebration glows with flickering lights, a beacon of warmth and life against the dark. Faint, joyous sounds of laughter and music drift on the night air, a cruel counterpoint to Onoda's lonely vigil. A fleeting pang of profound loneliness crosses Onoda's face, a flicker of humanity quickly extinguished by iron resolve. He remains a silent, unseen observer, a ghost in the jungle, his unwavering resolve a shield against the world. The dense jungle canopy filters harsh sunlight, casting shifting patterns of light and shadow across the clearing. Onoda, his uniform a collection of tattered rags, moves with practiced grace, a phantom of a forgotten war. He raises his rifle, its wood worn smooth from countless repetitions, and fires with clean, precise accuracy. Profound weariness etches itself onto Onoda's face, a map of years spent in solitude, yet his eyes remain sharp. His movements are economical, every action serving a purpose, honed by an unforgiving environment. Deep within the hidden camp, shadows dance around Onoda, a figure of unwavering resolve in the oppressive night. The rhythmic scraping of metal against stone pierces the silence, a stark testament to his meticulous dedication. His machete, a gleaming extension of his will, is brought to a razor edge with focused, deliberate strokes. Each movement is precise, a ritual of survival where every tool is maintained with an almost sacred reverence. His eyes, sharp and intense, betray no distraction, only an absolute commitment to his solitary task. The glint of the newly sharpened blade reflects the flickering firelight, a beacon in the pervasive darkness. Onoda moves through the jungle swamp, the murky water rising to his chest, its depths concealing unseen dangers. His gaze is sharp, scanning the dense foliage and dark water, every sense alert to the subtle shifts of the terrain. He navigates a submerged log with practiced ease, his movements fluid and silent, a ghost in the verdant labyrinth. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, a symphony of unseen life surrounding him. Onoda's hand brushes against a hanging vine, his fingers calloused and strong, a testament to years of survival. Each step is deliberate, a master of his domain, as the treacherous swamp becomes his impenetrable fortress. Under the pale moonlight, Onoda, gaunt and desperate, moves stealthily through a rice field, his hands swiftly gathering stalks. The rhythmic croak of frogs is suddenly interrupted by the sharp bark of a dog, piercing the night's silence. A farmer, alerted, stirs in his nearby hut, his sleep disturbed by the sudden noise. Onoda, a shadow among shadows, melts back into the dense jungle, his presence brief and elusive. On a jungle hilltop, Onoda, a man truly out of time, stands silently, the world a vibrant blur around him. He squints, his eyes tracking a modern airplane, a silver dart against the vast blue sky. The flying machine, a marvel of a world he doesn't fully grasp, is dismissed with a subtle shake of his head. The world has undeniably changed, yet his war, his mission, remains fiercely unchanged within him. In a hidden jungle camp, the year 1960 casts its long shadow as Onoda hunches over a small, worn diary. His hand, calloused and weathered by years, moves with deliberate precision across the brittle, faded pages. The ink, a testament to meticulous entries, tells tales of patrols and observations, a ritual of survival. Onoda writes with focused intensity, his gaze fixed on the words, each stroke a lifeline to sanity. The diary, a silent confidant, holds the weight of his isolated existence, a purpose in the endless jungle. In the dim light, his unwavering dedication to the diary grounds him, a beacon in the encroaching wilderness. Sunlight dapples through the dense jungle canopy, painting shifting patterns on the humid ground. Onoda, his hair a wild, untamed mane, moves with an almost supernatural grace through the thick foliage. His face, etched with the harsh lines of survival, blends seamlessly with the ancient, verdant landscape. He is a phantom, a whisper in the wilderness, his presence more felt than seen. Onoda, a true survivor, is an ethereal part of the jungle, a living legend lost to time. Norio Suzuki, a young Japanese adventurer, navigates the dense, oppressive jungle, the air thick with humidity. Lush green foliage engulfs him, vibrant and suffocating, as he presses deeper into the wild. He cups his hands, a desperate megaphone against the chirping insects and rustling leaves. His voice, stark and clear, cuts through the jungle's symphony, echoing a solitary name. Onoda! The jungle absorbs his cry, leaving only the relentless hum of life, a silent, vast indifference. In the dense jungle, dappled light filters through the canopy, illuminating Onoda, rifle held high, a rigid sentinel. His eyes, shadowed by his cap, dart warily, suspicion a palpable force in the humid air. Suzuki stands before him, holding up a faded photograph, a stark contrast to the verdant, tense environment. The smiling faces in the old photo are a silent plea, a whisper of a world long lost. The air vibrates with unspoken words and the crushing weight of years, a silent battle unfolding between them. In a jungle clearing, Onoda lowers his rifle, his body held with rigid military discipline, a testament to years of unwavering service. His eyes, wary and watchful, burn with a fierce, unyielding loyalty, reflecting an inner fire that refuses to be extinguished. He stands firm, a figure of resolute defiance, not easily swayed by external pressures or the passage of time. Onoda's voice cuts through the jungle's silence. I need proof. Specific orders from my commander. His gaze remains unwavering, a testament to his unbreakable resolve. I will not be fooled. From the dense jungle foliage, Major Taniguchi emerges, an old man in a crisp uniform, cutting through the humid air. Onoda, gaunt and weathered, snaps to attention with a precision forged by decades of unwavering discipline. Tears well in Onoda's eyes, a complex mix of overwhelming relief and disbelief washing over his face. A lifetime of unspoken emotions surfaces, each tear a testament to his long, solitary vigil. The air crackles with the immense weight of the moment, a silent reunion in the heart of the jungle. In the humid jungle, Major Taniguchi stands before Onoda, the air thick with unspoken history. Taniguchi's voice is clear and steady as he reads the official orders, formally relieving Onoda of duty. Onoda's face is a canvas of conflicting emotions. Confusion clouds his eyes. Deep sadness pulls at his mouth. A profound relief settles over his brow. The spoken words, a palpable weight finally lifted from his shoulders. Onoda, clad in a borrowed uniform, strides purposefully towards the waiting plane, his trusted rifle clutched in hand. His sword hangs at his side, a silent testament to years spent in the dense emerald jungle that now recedes behind him. The jungle, a silent and watchful presence, seems to observe his departure with an unspoken understanding. He pauses, casting one final, lingering gaze back at the wild expanse that was his battleground and his home. Onoda gazes from the airplane window, lost in an endless expanse of clouds. A world unfolds before him, starkly different from the dense jungle canopy he has known for so long. He remains silent, his mind reeling from decades of isolation and the profound realization of a war finally ended. The steady hum of the engine, an alien sound, fills the cabin. It is a stark contrast to the jungle's symphony that once defined his existence. His face reflects a complex tapestry of emotions, a man adrift between two worlds. Onoda disembarks the plane, stepping into a cacophony of flashing cameras and shouting reporters. Microphones are thrust aggressively towards him as the overwhelming noise and relentless attention engulf him. He stands bewildered, a man clearly out of time, observing the world as a bewildering spectacle. His eyes, wide with a mixture of shock and confusion, take in the unfamiliar chaos of 1974 Tokyo. In a dimly lit hotel room in 1974, Onoda sits rigidly, his gaze fixed on the flickering television screen. The broadcast shows archival footage of a younger Onoda emerging from the jungle, a ghost from a war long past. The screen shifts, displaying vibrant, bustling cityscapes of modern Japan, a world he barely recognizes. Neon lights, towering buildings, and fashionable crowds paint a stark, surreal portrait of a nation that moved on without him. Under the glare of bright lights, Onoda sits at a long table, a forest of microphones before him. Despite the global media's clamor, his composure holds, yet a deep weariness etches around his eyes. He speaks with quiet authority, his voice steady. "I believed in my mission." His gaze unwavering, he declares, "My duty was to my country, and my loyalty was absolute." In his new home, Onoda, clad in unfamiliar civilian clothes, moves with a hesitant grace, the softness of the furniture a strange contrast. He fumbles with a light switch, the sharp click-clack, a jarring sound in the quiet, modern room. The automatic flush of a toilet startles him, its sudden gush of water, an unexpected jolt in the stillness. Each modern convenience, a stark reminder of the jungle's absence, leaving him a stranger in his own country. He drifts through the house, a spectral figure haunted by the past. The present a bewildering dream. His eyes, once sharp from jungle vigilance, now reflect a profound alienation in the face of domestic tranquility. Onoda walks through a sun-drenched field, tall grass swaying gently around his knees, a stark contrast to his past. The warm sun on his face replaces the jungle's oppressive humidity, a newfound peace washing over him. He observes the vibrant greens and blues, a familiar comfort after years of constant, vigilant struggle. A quiet solitude settles over Onoda as he reflects on the relentless passage of time. He grapples with the true cost of a war that has long ended for everyone but him, etched into his soul. In a 1980s lecture hall, Onoda, a distinguished figure, stands at the podium, his presence commanding. His gaze sweeps across the captivated audience, a sea of faces hanging on his every word, lost in his narrative. He speaks with calm assurance, his voice a steady testament to a life lived against extraordinary odds. Onoda delivers his profound message. Resilience, the human spirit. These are not merely words, he continues, his voice resonating with conviction, but the very essence of survival. His eyes gleam with a timeless wisdom as he concludes, "Of living." Under the harsh sun, the dense jungle of Lubang Island shimmers, alive with unseen threats. A younger Onoda, his crisp uniform a stark contrast to the wild, scans the perimeter with unwavering vigilance. Every rustle of leaves, every distant bird call is meticulously analyzed, the air thick with humidity and damp earth. His posture rigid, rifle ready, he embodies unwavering resolve in the heart of the unforgiving jungle. In his dimly lit home, Onoda clutches a faded photograph, its edges softened by time and memory. The image reveals a resolute young man in uniform, brimming with an unyielding conviction. His finger gently traces the outline of his younger self, a silent acknowledgement across decades. The photograph is a ghost, a stark reminder of the man he was and the extraordinary journey he endured. The past, A relentless shadow lingers in the quiet room, an unspoken weight in the air. Onoda stands before a towering war memorial, the names of fallen soldiers stark against the cold stone, a silent testament to sacrifice. He bows his head, a gesture of profound respect and acknowledgement, the weight of their memory settling on him. The air is heavy with solemnity, a profound stillness that amplifies the echoes of a long-fought war within his soul. The silent cemetery holds his solitary reverence, a tribute to those who paid the ultimate price. The first light of dawn spills over jagged mountain peaks, painting the sky in vibrant hues of orange and purple. Onoda, an old man, stands silhouetted against the rising sun, his form a testament to enduring strength. His face, etched with the profound lines of a long and arduous life, radiates a deep, unshakable peace. He surveys the vast, breathtaking expanse of the world before him, a quiet understanding dawning in his eyes. After decades of unwavering dedication, his arduous journey is finally, truly complete, a profound serenity settling upon him.